Hey guys, it's Jess. It's been like 4 months. I really do apologize. I had the best intentions to film graduation and family day and kind of like sum everything up because I know that a lot of people are following my journey, I guess you could say, and then like I kind of just stopped recording, so like no one knows what happened unless like you became my friend. So I figured that I would finally make a YouTube video to explain everything. I'm sick, by the way, so just bear with me. I know I sound really nasally. So I'm gonna kind of explain to you guys graduation and family day, and then I guess a little bit of what happens after that. If you have been following my videos, obviously Mike has been out of boot camp for a while now, and he's now at another school, so it's been quite a bit. And I know that when I went through this whole process, I went on YouTube to search for videos on like how graduation works and family day, and I kind of couldn't find any, so this video is going to have all of the information you need for new girlfriends of Marines from my experience. So it could be completely different from someone else, but this is all from what I've gone through. Right off the bat, let me say this is for Paris Island, so it could be completely different for San Diego, but this is my experience with Paris Island. So family day is the first event you're going to go to where you'll be able to see your Marine for the first time. This was definitely my favorite day out of the two. You go into the all-weather facility, and it's this big room, and there's bleachers, and you kind of sit with your company. Obviously, the whole company's there. I mean, sometimes they do two companies, I know, but for ours, it was all the same company. They play this video, which I'd see on YouTube 100 times. So they replay the video over and over again, and the anticipation kills you because you don't get to see your Marines yet. And then eventually, all the Marines kind of come in through these like garage door type things, and then you see them for the first time, and it's so freaking cool. And I was like making eye contact with Mike the whole time. It was pretty neat. Then they do a whole spiel, like they talk about what they've gone through, all that stuff, and then they release you to them. And some people run down the bleachers, some people walk. I walked because I had his siblings attached to me, but you walk down the bleachers and you're able to see them and hug them and kiss them for the first time, and it was so surreal. And for all of you who have not experienced it yet, enjoy. It's like the coolest thing ever. I'm going to tell you guys what I wore for this day. I'm going to attach pictures too, so you guys can kind of see the pictures. But from reference, this is the shirt I wore. It's a v-neck. I got it from Eagle Globe and Anchor online. I believe I can link it. Yeah, this is the shirt I wore. I wore jeans and I wore green Keds. So it was definitely a casual day. You do walking. I mean, people said you do a lot of walking, but I mean, it depends on your Marine. Like, we didn't walk that much. We kind of went to the MCX, got food, went to the museum. So we didn't do so much walking. Also during this day, I got a Marine ring. This is what it looks like. They're able to order rings in boot camp, and so that is what he got me. Then they have to leave you again, which sucks because it's such a tease. But then the next day is graduation, and it's pretty cool because you get to get there at 8 o'clock or 9. I don't remember the time. I remember we got up early just so we could get spots on the bleachers, and this event is outside, so it would be more formal, business, casual. I know a lot of people still wore jeans and a nice top. I wish I wore jeans and a nice top. I ended up wearing a dress, and I was so cold, but I think that not everyone will have that problem depending on the time you went. I had graduation in April, and it was still cold, and it was still windy, and I was freezing the entire time. But that's a different story. Just look up the weather. I mean, I looked up the weather and I thought I'd be fine, but I was freezing. So just bring a sweater, I guess. Graduation was really, really cool. It's really short. The ceremony is not so long. I thought it was going to be like hours length. It really wasn't at all. It's really quick. The ceremony happens and you're able to take them home right away. I'm going to be inserting some pictures. I didn't record any video. It was very cold, as I said, and I kind of wanted to like enjoy the moment. I'll insert the picture of my dress so you guys could see it. I got it from Lulu's. It was very cute. I was just freezing as all hell. After boot camp, your Marine gets 10 days of leave, so you're able to spend 10 days with them, which goes really, really short. Savor those 10 days. It was so quick. And then they go to schooling. So depending if you're infantry or not, there's 2 different types of schooling. And the one that's not infantry is 1 month with no communication, and the other is 2 months with communication on the weekends. So Michael was at the infantry schooling, so we talk on the weekends, and from experience from that, from someone that's going to be a girlfriend with someone in infantry, it sucks. They say weekends, and literally you never know. Depending if your company like works well together or not, it just all depends. A lot of weekends I don't hear from him until like 2 o'clock on a Saturday, when you should be hearing from them on Friday. So it's just frustrating on this end and his end as well. But the other thing I wanted to say for people who are going to be girlfriends of people at that school for those 2 months, it's very hard to visit as well. I did visit Mike once for the weekend, and it did work out because he did get off base Liberty, but at the same time it's very tricky because you don't know if they're going to get Liberty or not, and it's hard to book something or go somewhere and not know. So from my experience, I visited him. I drove down on Friday morning and I got there Friday like evening, and he did end up getting his phone Friday evening, but he did not get Liberty until like 2 o'clock on Saturday. So we were sitting in front of his squad bay for like half a day. So it's kind of frustrating on that part, but it is worth it if you do get to see them. And if you're close enough, you might as well just make the drive and try it out. But then after that schooling, they get stationed. And then they're Marines and doing their thing. That is my experience and my thoughts on all of that stuff. If you guys have any questions or you want me to make a video on any specific thing, please do shoot me a comment or a DM or anything. I do have an Instagram with some of my friends. You can hit me up on there. We post every day. So yeah. I think I wanted to show you guys. This might be helpful. I don't know. If you got your letters and like everything else and you kind of just want somewhere to put them all, my mother got me this box. I don't know where she got it. I'm not quite sure, but it's really awesome, and I put everything in it. Not only, and like being in this type of relationship, you get a lot of like sentimental things, I think. So I have like all the envelopes. He sent me something for my birthday. I kept that. All the letters. I'm psycho. I even kept like the receipts of like sending him like spandex and envelopes and stuff. Basically everything. So it's kind of just like a place to keep everything, and it's like nice to look back on them. So I would recommend that if you are starting out and you kind of want to keep everything in one place. I would get like a box or make a box, anything like that. Oh, and I have like all these little comments I can make for you guys, just so you know. On Paris Island, when they graduate, in stores there are newspapers for the graduation ceremony, and if you go to one of the stores, you're able to pick up, this is the Beaufort, I think that's how you say it, that's the town, Gazette, and you can pick up the newspaper, and in it has all the graduates, and you can find your significant other's name, and I thought that that was pretty cool to keep, because that's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You can keep the newspaper and everything. It's pretty neat. So if you are there, stop at a store and pick up the newspaper, and I think that would be Freaking cool. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I shall be back. You never know with me, because I kind of suck with making YouTube videos. But I'm going to insert some other extra pictures at the end of this, and please subscribe. I love you all. I shall be back. Thank you for watching. Bye!